It was late at night. Dark clouds covered the sky. From the huge lake near the village of Vijayanagara, a strange splashing sound echoed through the darkness. Suddenly, a woman screamed in fear. "There's a crocodile in the lake!" That single scream shook the entire village. People ran inside their homes. Children began to cry. No one dared to go near the lake anymore. But the very next morning, only one man calmly walked toward the lake. Do you know who it was? The cleverest man in Vijayanagara, Tenali Raman. With a smile, he said, "Is there really a crocodile in the lake? Or is someone using fear to deceive the people?"
In a world filled with mysteries, only wisdom can uncover the truth. Ancient legends, clever heroes, unforgettable adventures.
On the border of the Vijayanagara kingdom, there was a beautiful village called Morudavanam. The heart of that village was an ancient, massive lake. The villagers depended on that lake for everything. They drank its water, they used it for farming, their entire lives revolved around it. Every morning, women came to collect water. Children played along the banks. Fishermen cast their nets peacefully. The village was always filled with joy. But one rainy night, everything changed. Late that night, an old man who passed near the lake claimed he had seen two glowing red eyes in the water. The next morning, a goat disappeared. The villagers immediately panicked. It must have been the crocodile. Soon, rumours spread everywhere. I saw a giant tail in the water. I heard terrifying sounds at midnight. It almost attacked someone. Fear slowly swallowed the entire village. Within days, nobody dared to go near the lake anymore. Without water, the villagers suffered terribly. The farms began to dry up. Very soon, news of the mysterious crocodile reached King Krishnadeva Raya. The king immediately gathered his ministers in the royal court. Different suggestions were made. We should send soldiers. We must close the lake. Call expert crocodile hunters. But no one truly understood what was happening. Just then, a soft laugh echoed through the court. It was Tenali Raman. He stepped forward respectfully and bowed. "Your Majesty, may I investigate this matter?" The king looked worried. "Tenali, this is dangerous. If the crocodile is real, your life could be at risk." Tenali smiled calmly. "Your Majesty, real danger rarely makes noise, but false fear spreads loudly among people." The king looked surprised. "Then go at once." The next morning, Tenali Raman arrived at Marudavanam village. As soon as the villagers saw him, they rushed toward him nervously. "Sir, please don't go near the lake. The crocodile will swallow anyone who goes there." An old woman trembled as she spoke. "Last night, I heard strange splashing sounds." Tenali listened quietly. Then he gently asked, "Has anyone actually seen the crocodile clearly?" The villagers looked at one another, but no one had a clear answer. One man said, "I think I saw its tail." Another said, "I only saw glowing eyes." Tenali smiled quietly to himself. "I see." Then he slowly walked toward the lake. The villagers stood far away in fear. The lake was silent. The wind moved softly across the water. Suddenly, splash! A huge dark shape moved in the water. The villagers screamed, "The crocodile!" But Tenali did not run. Instead, he picked up a long bamboo stick lying nearby. Slowly, he stretched it toward the dark figure in the water. The shape did not move. Tenali narrowed his eyes carefully. Then gently tapped it with the stick. Tock, tock. It sounded like wood. Immediately, Tenali smiled. "Your Majesty, there is no real crocodile here." Everyone was shocked.
Tenali stepped into the shallow water and pulled the object out. It was a giant fake crocodile made entirely of wood. Its eyes were fitted with red glass stones that glowed frighteningly at night. The villagers stood speechless. But Tenali noticed something else. Fresh footprints were visible near the lake. He quietly followed them. The footprints led directly to a newly opened water shop in the village. The owner was a greedy businessman who had been selling drinking water to frightened villagers for high prices. Tenali smiled at him. "So, did the crocodile help your business?" The merchant immediately began to tremble. "What are you talking about?" Tenali stepped closer. "The footprints from the lake lead directly here. And the smell of the wood used for the fake crocodile matches the wood stored in your shop." The merchant fell to his knees in fear. "Forgive me! I thought if people became afraid of the lake, they would buy water from me instead." The villagers became furious. "You deceived all of us!" At that moment, King Krishnadevaraya also arrived at the scene. The king angrily declared, "You used people's fear to earn money?" The greedy merchant was punished immediately. Soon after, the villagers happily returned to the lake. Children played again, women collected water peacefully. The farms became green once more. The king looked at Tenali Raman and asked, "Tenali, how did you realize it was fake so quickly?" Tenali Raman smiled gently. "Your Majesty, real danger usually behaves naturally, but false fear always creates the loudest noise in people's minds. So, before believing fear, always search for the truth."
In a world filled with mysteries, only wisdom can uncover the truth. Ancient legends, clever heroes, unforgettable adventures. And so, once again, Tenali Raman proved that wisdom is stronger than fear. Until the next clever tale, keep thinking wisely. And that is how Tenali Raman solved the mystery once again. Did you enjoy this mystery adventure? Then don't forget to subscribe to Clever Tales X. See you in the next adventure, only on Clever Tales X.
Did you enjoy the story? Subscribe to Clever Tales X. Hit the like button and tell me your thoughts in the comments. More exciting mysteries are coming next. See you in the next story. Bye.